Good evening, Britain, and welcome to Eurovision 2010. I'm Graham Norton, speaking to you live from Oslo in Norway, site of this year's competition. Now, if you're looking at this thinking, gosh, Norway looks a little backward, that's because, of course, this isn't Norway. This is Lugano in Switzerland in 1956, home of the very first Eurovision Song Contest. Now, these little spheres you see are the Eurovision moments we've all shared over the years. They estimate 120 million people across the world are watching this competition right now. And the idea is we're all sharing the moment. There goes a moment out into the night sky, joining millions of other moments as we take a whistle-stop tour through the history of Eurovision. First song you hear, Sandy Shaw, winning for Britain for the very first time in 1967. Big Ben. Brighton 1974. What won that year, I wonder? Yes, ABBA. Waterloo. Nice moustache. French people must get bored of that Eiffel Tower. They've nothing else. Dublin, what's for us? Rain. Leandros. Oh no, Johnny Logan that was. Now what's that? Sure, it's Istanbul. 2004, we're getting up to date now. There it is, Moscow, 2009. Scene of last year's Moscow, or Eurovision. It's early for that, I'd have thought. And now the moments collide. As they head to Earth and find Oslo. There's their new opera house. That's a new ski slope they're very proud of. They can't stop showing it to you. And this is where we are, the Telenor Stadium. 18,000 people in here tonight, all eager to see 25 countries competing. Somewhere in that crowd is a member of the Norwegian royal family. We're not sure who. We don't think it's a king or queen. Some sort of crown princess, I think. And there we are, sharing the moment. The first face you see on the big screen is a series of webcams. And, well, I think Britain have done rather well here.
Hello, my name's Paul, and we'd like to wish the best of luck to the United Kingdom!
That's Paul in North London. From his mouth to the Eurovision god's ears. Josh does well for us tonight. These are webcams in all the different countries of families watching the grand final. And if you're having a party and want me to give you a shout out, you can email me at Eurobooth, B-O-O-T-H, at bbc.co.uk. People have already been in touch. Jill and Terry Rourke are down in Devon with their neighbours, Mike and Karen. Dan Sidley and the boys in York. Jude and the gang. They're at Newton Cowles in London. Oh, I recognise that face. Big cheer here, of course. That's last year's winner, Alexander Rybak, the most successful Eurovision winner of all time. And here he is, performing the winning song from last year.
Every day we started fighting. Every night we fell in love. No one else could make me sadder, but no one else could lift me high above. I don't know what I was doing when suddenly we fell apart. Nowadays I cannot find her, but when I do, we'll get a brand new start. 1, 2, 3, come on! Keep singing!
Norwegian roar for Alexander Rybak.
Good evening, Europe!
Hey, it's our hosts, everyone. Nadia, Eric, and Hattie. Nadia is the experienced hands of the group. The other two are young pretenders to her throne. Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alexander Rybak!
Oh, for 12 months I've mispronounced his name. It's Rybak. Nobody said anything. That's good of him.
Welcome to the final of the 55th Eurovision Song Contest.
Bonsoir l'Europe et soyez les bienvenus au 55e concours.
Eric in the middle
Eurovision de
there,
la chanson.
he's represented Norway in the Junior World Championships of fly fishing.
Til finalen I Eurovision Song Contest!
I'm not sure if he did well, but he certainly did it.
In the two semi-finals earlier this week, 20 wonderful finalists were chosen.
And 5 songs had already qualified from Spain, Germany, France, the United Kingdom, and the host country, Norway.
So
Yay,
tonight,
Norway.
25 countries are fighting for the title winner of the Eurovision Song Contest 2010.
We would like to take this opportunity to thank last year's host country, Spasiba Russia. Thank you,
Now,
Moscow.
NRK,
But
who
as many of
are
you already know, there
producing
is
the
a
show this
change
year, they're the
this
national
year.
broadcasters
You
here in
don't
Norway.
have to wait until the end
They
of the
haven't put
show
on
to vote.
quite the
Just a short
spectacular
moment, we'll open
performance
up
we
the
saw
lines.
last year in Moscow.
Denmark, Estonia, Latvia,
But bear in
Turkey,
mind,
Ukraine,
they've spent so much on it,
Greece,
they've had to forego
Finland,
showing the World Cup
Serbia,
this year.
Russia, and Norway. These are the
Now, I know it
10
annoys you when I
winning
speak over
countries
the
of
commentators when they're
21st
speaking English,
century.
but I'm giving you slightly
Tonight,
different
you
information
choose
than they
who will
are.
be the next.
A big change to the phone voting this year. Lines open from the very first song, and you can vote for your favourite as soon as you like. Like last year, your votes will be combined 50-50 with the scores of the national jury to give you the overall UK vote. There are the numbers, so you can note them all down. Dial 09015 22 22, followed by the number of the country you want to vote for. Lines open very soon, but if you want to hear all the songs, I mean, if you're fussy, if you care, you can vote after all 25 countries have performed. There'll be plenty of time to do that. And remember, you can't vote for the UK, so don't try. Thousands try every year, and it's embarrassing for us. Nothing happens, there's nothing interesting. It just says you can't vote for the
All
UK.
the viewers want their country to win. But remember, you can't vote for your own
See, it's not just me.
even though
Nadia's
many
telling you.
try every
Yeah,
year.
you're not wrong, Nadia.
Perfect. We are ready.
Great.
We have a big show ahead of us. Is the audience ready? Are the commentators
Why,
ready?
Eric, yes, I am. Thank you very much for asking.
May the best song win. Let the Eurovision Song Contest begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, Europe, you can start voting now!
Yeah, that's it. Before a note has been sung, the lines are now open.